Let's see it.
Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama. Welcome to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here at the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival. I just had to do the final touches on that there, Sandcastle. They asked me to do that because, you know, my skills are just unbelievable. My detail is amazing. You should see the guacamole that I put in there. It's amazing. But this is, as I say, the Wine and Food Festival. So we're going to be talking to chefs. What you thinking? We got Bahamian chefs up in here. We're going to be talking to them. We got celebrities up in here. We're going to be talking to them. We got Andrew Zimmern. We're going to be talking to him. All the chefs. We're going to be talking food. We're going to be talking drink. And we're going to be talking Bahamian culture. So come on back. Charlie Bahama. I got to go finish a little bit on the strawberries. I'll be right back. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back.
Well, this is Chef Jose Andres, and you are watching the Charlie's Bahama Show.
Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on all our social media pages. Get behind-the-scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana. Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean they gotta change those spokesmen. They got the newest washer and dryer, and they're always upgrading all their locations. And these 2 models ain't gonna change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
All right, we're back with the Charlie Bahama Show, and we have come to our favorite chef ever, Chef Jose Andres. And the reason why, not only because of your food, but because what you've done for the Bahamas with your World Central Kitchen. And this really means a lot to us in the Bahamas. So where did that passion come for you?
Well, it's not what I did for the Bahamas, it's what the people of Bahamas did for the people of Bahamas that were in need. And becomes, quite frankly, a little bit emotional, but it's beautiful. And so it's lovely to see that the difficult times are behind and that this country, full of islands, is used home for the people of Bahamas to have a great time, but then the people that we visit them from far away, we are always welcome with those smiles that are so typical when you are welcome into Bahamas by any Bahamian.
Yeah. Now, you're a chef, so you've eaten, you've cooked, you've done so much. But in the Bahamas, what's some of your favorite Bahamian dishes?
Well, it brings to mind a dish that I think the world needs to know more, but I love fire engine. I mean, if you have a good fire engine, my man, or let me put it this way, if you had a fire engine, you've never been to Bahamas.
You're right. Oh my God, you are a Bahamian.
Obviously, I love scuba. I love take photos, but also sometimes I love to go to hunting for lionfish, which is a beautiful fish,
right?
But it's an invasive species. My restaurant serves it.
Right.
Mr. Moore, one of the best fishermen in the Bahamas, convinced many fishermen to get it for us. It's great because supports the corals. We eat a great fish, creates new jobs. So I love that lionfish, and obviously my conch salad.
Oh, yeah.
Many places make it great. I love conch fritters, but I die for the conch salad of Mackenzie's. If you want to say you've been in Bahamas, you have to have the conch salad at Mackenzie's.
Wow. Well, you are Bahamian. We got to get you your passport, and we're just, so grateful to you. And as you can see, the party's about to start again. I mean, this is amazing. The Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Sea Food Festival is amazing. And so, why do you like just coming back here so much?
Well, I just came from walking in the beach, and when you see the sunset in Bahamas, you don't need to see any other sunset anywhere else in the world, my friend.
All right, I think he said it perfectly. So, more Charlie Bahama right after this. Thanks, Jose.
I met Jose when he was opening this restaurant. I think it was last year.
I am the second best chef in the world and the second best fisherman in the world. Because the best chef in the world and the best fisherman in the world are right here with me in the room.
How I met him was because of my association with Atlantis. They said Mr. Brown would be the best fisherman to handle anything to do with fish. I'm not university graduate or any degree in it, but humbly I grew up into the fishing business and I got to love it. My passion is I love what I do, right? Health-wise, it's good for me. I find that now that I'm getting older, when I slow down from going into the boat, I get sicker. So for me to stay living longer and happier, I got to stay to the sea, so I end up buying a house on the sea.
The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up now. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party, this drunken I got to get so good.
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana. Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean, they gotta change those spokes, but they got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations. And these two models, they ain't got to change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and now I have run into JJ, and you say JJ, I can call you that, but when we're in the kitchen, it's
Chef.
Chef. Okay, not even Chef JJ, just chef. But listen, we're so excited because you're going to be coming over here to Atlantis. You're going to be bringing Field Trip over here to Atlantis.
I'm bringing Field Trip straight from Harlem, New York, to the Atlantis, bringing the flavor of rice from all around the world. And it's going to be a super casual, cool spot that people can hang out at.
Yeah. Well, what's good is because, this is the Bahamas and Caribbean, but you got some Caribbean roots too, eh?
Yes, my grandfather's from Barbados, my grandmother's from Puerto Rico, so the Caribbean blood runs through me.
Yeah, so you're like a brother to us, and you're a brother from another mother right here in the Bahamas.
We all drink rum punch together.
Oh, you got it. So how excited are you to be bringing from, and listen, let people know, because I got a universal audience. We want to know also where in Harlem, where exactly in Harlem is it?
So Field Trip's located in Harlem between 115th Street and 116th Street and Lenox Avenue, right in the heart of Harlem, right in front of the 2 and the 3 train. We've been there for 5 years. I believe that rice is culture. We can debate about if it's rice and peas or peas and rice. And we're so excited to be here at the Atlantis because this is the global stage now. You get people from all walks of life, coming from all over the world, right here in the Caribbean, eating my food. It's a dream come true.
Yeah, don't worry, we ain't gonna argue. Peas and rice, rice and peas. Hey, once it goes down, I don't care what you call it. So JJ, listen, welcome to the Bahamas again. I know you're like home again, and look forward to it, man. And listen, I'm gonna be in Harlem next week, so I'm coming.
Pull up.
I'm
We'd
coming.
love to have you.
I'm coming.
You got my number. I got yours.
I'm coming. Okay, don't forget me when I walk in. Don't be like.
Not at all. Never. Not my style.
All right. So more Charlie Bahama right after this. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, look who we caught here on the Charlie Bahama Show, Andrew Zimmern. But listen, this is like your second home.
It is my second home. I'm 75% Bahamian.
Oh yeah, 75%. And this show is 100% Bahamian. So stay tuned for more Charlie Bahama right after this.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed, any moment can be a KFC moment.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and now we have run into Andrew Zimmern. Now, Andrew, this is so good to have you here in the Bahamas. Now, I know food is your thing. You've had food all over the world. Have you had Bahamian food before?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I used to come here a lot when I was a little kid with my mother. She wrote books about shells. So I've spent a lot of time down in this part of the world and on these islands in particular. So it always feels like coming home. And, you know, the first thing I like to do when I'm down here is eat some good conch, eat some good fish out of the ocean, and find some good curried goat if I can. So I decided to bring my own goat, so we made a braised goat nacho for everyone today, which seems to be pretty popular.
Oh, yeah.
I want to make, what? Goat is kind of like soccer. Americans don't get it, but the rest of the world, everyone loves it. Because they're right.
You're right. And listen, we know that he ain't joking when he says he comes here a lot, because he didn't say conch, he said conch.
That's right.
So we know.
That's right.
And you know, in like say in Long Island and all the islands, I don't know if you've gotten to some of those other islands.
I have.
That's where they got goat running around.
I've been really lucky. I mean, obviously, being able to travel around the world so many times, making television for the last 20 years, you get a little jaded,
Yeah.
but it's so beautiful. You know, I landed here, it was sunny, it was gorgeous, it's a lovely night. We're all out here tonight having a good time. DJ Kimley is crushing it, great food, doesn't get any better.
No, not at all. Well, listen, welcome back. I guess we got to get you a Bahamian passport next.
I was actually told today by the customs people, they looked at my passport and they said, "You've come here so much, you should be Bahamian." I'm like, thank you.
Oh,
I
man.
thought so too.
Yeah, we're going to work that out. We're going to work that out for you, for sure. Well, listen,
Good to see you.
thanks so much to being here again. More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama here at Superwash. And you know how Superwash always have the latest and greatest model of washer and dryer? Well, they thought it's about time they get the latest supermodel as well.
Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Charlie Banana. Just because Superwash always changing and upgrading their machines, I mean, they gotta change those spokes, but they got the newest washer and dryer, and they always upgrading all their locations. And these two models, they ain't gotta change. Superwash, they washes you, cleans you, presses you 24/7.
Sir, would you tell us your name and where you're from?
My name is Peanuts Taylor. I'm from Nassau, Bahamas.
You will always feel grateful if you allow yourself to be humble.
He was so small, they called him a peanut.
He's a force of nature.
He was one of the greatest Bahamian entertainers.
He was a playboy, so to speak.
The speed of his hand on those drums, this is a phenomenal mind that we're dealing with.
We should have him as they have Mickey Mouse in Disney World.
What Peanut Taylor did with the drums? Oh man.
Backing up Peanuts Taylor, I was being entertained just being there in the band.
What I saw Peanuts do at the Drum Club was nothing like I'd ever seen before.
Standing ovations almost every night.
He really could stand alongside any of the great percussionists in the region.
He wanted the best performers in his show.
He didn't just want to work at a club or a hotel. He wanted to own his own nightclub.
How he put on a show, the standard that he set, all of that we can learn from.
In him is a world of cultural history, which most Bahamians should be a part of.
He is a patriot, and he's a Bahamian to the core.
You can make the money, but I can tell you, I had millions and everything, and money will go. But friends and recognition, if you're smart and you're humble with it, will last until they put you under, because we're all going to go under, that's for sure.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are still here at the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival, and I am here with Chef Antonio. Chef Antonio, tell me about your path to becoming a chef, and while you do that, hold this so I could eat your food.
Hey,
tell us the thing.
So for me, growing up in a house with my mom, who was a short order cook, my sisters who taught me how to cook, so it was something I always wanted to go in the kitchen. I tried it, they showed me a few things, and so I caught on well. I was able to have an opportunity to go off to school, to the college, then College of the Bahamas, now UB, study culinary arts as an apprentice. I started at the Crystal Palace Casino, and luckily enough, most of my culinary journey I spent at this very same Atlantis. I spent 15 years developing myself as a leader, as a chef, in opportunities and platforms such as this. So to be able to come back and give back to Atlantis, showcase myself, what I've learned on this platform is really good.
You ain't no TV Jose.
No.
You gotta keep that right there.
Yeah.
Go on, keep going.
Yeah, so to be able to showcase my talents here at this platform is an amazing opportunity, something I welcome and I relish the opportunity.
I like the way you use that term, relish, food. But listen, this is amazing.
Yes.
I was listening to you the whole time, but I was enjoying this. What am I eating?
So what you have there is our oxtail taco, right? At the Food People, I lead an amazing team of culinary professionals that thrive themselves on developing good flavors, flavor profiles. And so that's just a little small example of what we have to offer at the Food People.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And what's the name of it?
The Food People Catering.
The Food People. Duh.
All
right. The Food People. I'm so happy that Bahamians are here representing as well. And we're going to go and get some more. But this is amazing. All right.
Thank you so much,
So,
Charlie.
Chef Antonio, hey, you guys out there, where could they see you other than if they're here?
Anyone can reach out to me on Facebook. It's Chef Antonio Williams. If they want, they can reach out to me as the Food People 2 on Instagram. And so just come, follow. If you have a private event, feel free to reach out to me.
Okay, I'll put all that information up underneath. Okay? So, more Charlie Bahama right after this. Hold this. So why do you think it's important for Bahamians to be representing up in this place?
It's important because we are in the Bahamas. So Bahamians should be at the forefront of these types of events, showing local food, our cuisine, and our talent should be showcased around the world.
You got it, you got it. And you know, I was talking to Andrew Zimmern earlier, and he's been here a lot. I could tell because he didn't say conch, he said conch, and he like goat and all that stuff. So y'all really, he loves the Bahamian food. So what about have all these tourists been saying to you guys coming around here at your place? And we know it's a kitchen culture. So you bring in the kitchen culture to them.
Yes, they have been loving it. Every moment of it, they are just so excited to be here to try the different cuisines. They're in awe.
All right. Well, listen, if you can't come over here to it, you can go catch the kitchen culture, where they can catch you?
They can catch us everywhere. The kitchen culture, we bring our talent to the clients. We are a private chef company, so we bring our talent right to you.
All right, very good. Well, listen, if there's a man out there called Mr. Vu, you call the Charlie Bahama Show. I can put you all together, all right? More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by KFC. Ignite your senses with the exciting flavors of KFC. And brought to you by Superwash, where they washes you, dries you, presses you 24/7. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
And I say, boy, my island's in the sun, 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 sun. Bring it up, yeah. And I say, boy, my island's in the sun. Carnival time is here, but when I turn to party, this drunken I got me wet so good.
Fly free from Nassau. Visit BahamasResidence.com for details.
Well, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show, and no better way to end the show than with Billy Bush, who has a much better, look at that. Bigger.
It doesn't matter.
And it's extra. And it's extra. I have nothing. I'm lucky I have this on the bottom. But Billy, man, it's so good to have you in the Bahamas. And
Charlie!
It's exciting here, eh?
Oh my God, it's the best. The dancing, the music, the food. Oh my God. But the best thing I had tonight, the lamb ragu. Hummus.
Oh, yeah,
from
the
Milan.
hummus. I got to get you, though, more Bahamian food. Have you tried like the conch? And
yes, I had the conch.
Okay.
Incredible. And I had a garlic sort of sauteed conch, flattened conch. It's almost like a Milanese.
Yeah.
A conch Milanese.
Milanese.
Absolutamente. Perfectamente. Absolutamente. I love it.
Oh, wow. Billy Bush. You didn't know the last name is Italian.
Arbusto. Arbusto.
Wow. He really does go up. But anyway, it's really good to have you here. And do you get to come to the Bahamas often?
You know, we go. I spend a little time in Marsh Harbor.
Yeah. Okay.
Sort of on the northern side.
Abaco.
But we do a little time up there.
Very good.
My brother has a little piece of something on the end of an island. Don't tell nobody.
I won't tell nobody. If you tell somebody, we gotta.
Absolutamente.
Absolutamente. So anyway, Billy, thank you so much for being on the Charlie Bahama Show. And obviously they can watch extra. You have to check your local listings because it is a national show. So my channel is right here, 212, RTV. But his is national, so it's all over. You can catch it.
But you know what I call your Charlie Bahama Show? CBS. Basically, it's CBS. Okay?
I'm the original CBS.
Charlie Bahama Show.
I got it. I got it. All right, Billy. Absolutamente. So remember, when we're not on TV, you can catch us at Charlie Bahama on YouTube or all our social media. And of course, next week, we're going to have another exciting show where we have all the stars here. So I got to thank, Atlantis for letting us shoot here. I got to thank all the chefs that came on, and especially Jose Andres, who's like a second brother to the Bahamas. All right? So next week, Charlie Bahama.
Charlie Bahama Show. 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 Charlie Bahama